When it comes to performing mentalism tricks that will make people legitimately believe that you can read people's minds, there is no better and more convincing method than the good old cold read. Cold reading is a technique that has been practiced by mentalists, mediums, illusionists, magicians, psychics and fortune tellers for the longest period of time, and it allows a performer to obtain a large amount of information from a person in an extremely short amount of time by picking up on things like their body language, age, gender, fashion style and many more bits of information. Basically, cold reading is all about make high probability guesses about a person based pieces of information that you can read off of them. To help you to master the art of cold reading, below you'll find a collection of powerful cold reading techniques below that are commonly used by many of the best mentalists around the world. Before we continue, if you are really interested about this trick, jump out to the description area below this video. Choose subjects that are willing to believe. The more open-minded and willing to believe your subject is, the better the whole cold reading performance will go. Do everything within your power to choose the best and most willing subjects and try to avoid skeptics at all costs. One good way to do this is to learn about your subjects ahead of time by having accomplices interviewing them before the cold read. This will also give you a ton of information that you can use that will blow your subjects away during the actual performance. Another good technique is to ask for volunteers rather than choosing subjects out of an audience at random. Generally, people who volunteer will be much more willing to believe that you have psychic abilities. Profile your subjects. Once you have chosen a subject, the very best way to begin your cold reading is to begin profiling them right from the get-go by looking for any and all visual clues that they are giving off. This can include anything from what clothes they are wearing right through to how they sit in a chair. A good cold reader is able to quickly scan a subject and make a lot of high-probability guesses about them just by the way that they look and present themselves. Be sure to take note of the subject's body language too, as this can give you an incredible wealth of knowledge about a subject just by reading their facial expressions and posture. Fish for clues. An excellent way to get clues and bits of information about a subject is to fish for them by giving broad and generalized statements that could mean any number of things. For example, if you were to say, "I can see the letter H, does this mean something to you?" it's almost certain that your subject will find something of importance beginning with that letter, which will not only make you look like the real deal but will get the subject to reveal more valuable clues about themselves. Stage the connection. Don't just focus on making accurate assumptions about the subject, but focus on your ability to act like you really do have a connection to the psychic realm. Do things like struggle to interpret the spiritual connection here and there and pretend as though you really are putting in a lot of effort to listen to the thoughts from the other side. This cold reading technique will work wonders in terms of convincing your subject that you really are psychic. Discover the secret that master mentalists use to mystify their audiences. If you're ready to uncover exactly how the top mentalists around blow their audience's minds, then you're going to want to check the description area below this video.